I backpacked up to some epic lakes this weekend. Well, almost. It did not go according to plan. Here's what happened.
I think I'm just gonna go backpacking today. Well, it's Montana, so in the first 2 miles I have seen 2 open carry, strong, tough men out here. And I just got some bear spray. Different strokes, different folks. Welcome to Montana.
The trail was pretty beautiful starting out. Good views, but very overcast.
That's where I'm going. Wow, these trees are sure nice. Well, I have to cross this.
Lots of creek crossings, wet feet the entire time.
Mountain lilies. These are my favorite flower.
And then it got really rocky. Some of the trail was washed out. It was pretty early season out there.
Headed up there. Just gotta cross some fields. Pretty cool out
But
here.
the views were epic, especially as I climbed up to like 9,000 feet.
It's raining. There's a lot of snow out here. Woo, snow!
There was so much snow, and I wore road running shoes, which was probably a mistake. I had micro spikes, but I didn't put them on.
Well, I'm going up there. A lot of snow out here, believe it or not.
It was just trudging and post holing for miles on end, but the views were epic. Snowy peaks all around. I climbed up to 10,000 feet, had views of the fog settled into the valley below.
Look at this. Ooh! I am way up there right now, like 10,000 feet. It's really snowy. Check this
It was
out.
pretty sweet just to be out there and have an adventure, though. And then I decided I needed to change the plan.
Okay, I think I'm gonna change the plan and hit an earlier trail back into the valley. It is just too snowy. I'm going like 1 mile an hour and post holing a lot. And it's been that way for like 3 miles, so.
So I got back up on my 10,000 foot ridge, took in the views, and decided to get off that thing down lower and try to find a campsite that would be a little warmer for the night because I mostly brought summer backpacking gear. I should have learned living in Montana. June is still snow season.
Just slid all the way down that. Quickest way down. My butt is cold though. Now I got some mud. A little bit of everything today.
Lots of mud, continual water crossings, all swollen creeks. There was ice in the high lakes, but it was really pretty, just a little foggy and cloudy.
A lot of snow out here today. But it's pretty cool. Look at that.
It was the adventure I was looking for, but it was pretty wild out there. Just way more intense and higher than I expected. Route finding was pretty hard.
I need to find a campsite. It is very snowy out here and pretty cold. And I think it's getting late. I finally found some dry ground. And it is getting cold. The temperature's dropping quick. I gotta find somewhere to camp. It's like 8 p.m. Still looking for a campsite, but the ground is
And then I
rough.
couldn't find a campsite. Just crossed multiple streams,
And I think I found my campsite.
followed a different trail back down, but then I found something. So, threw down the pack, set up the tent at light speed, sped up for your enjoyment, and decided to pull out the stove and cook some good old-fashioned dinner. It was a really good night. No cell service out there. Disconnected. I read my book for a little bit. Just had a nice evening. Dinner is served. Then bedtime.
Good night. It's morning, so it's coffee time.
And then in the morning, it was time to go back to reality. Made my required cup of coffee pretty quick, and then just got right on the trail. Packed up the tent at the speed of light once again, and then was out of there. It was only like 5 miles back to the car, but I didn't have too much time to wander more than the 4 or 5 miles, so just headed down the smooth trail back to the car.
About 3 miles to go, and I am really cutting it close with my morning constitutional, if you know what I mean.
Then it was a rush to see if I could make it to the bathroom to poop.
It's Montana, so here are our local bison.
Saw the bison, followed the trail back in, crossed the wilderness sign, and then I was home free. Just a few smooth miles through the lodgepole pines. There's one of me walking. I had to come back to get the camera. Yep, here's me coming back to get the camera. There's me doing this little out and back thing again, coming back to get the camera again. Man, so pointless. Cross the final bridge, and the cars are just
I'm
ahead.
almost back at the trailhead, and there's lots of people out, and they are listening to music out loud, which it's annoying now, but believe it or not, when I was scared my first time through hiking through grizzly country on the Pacific Northwest Trail, better believe I did the same thing.
And here is the last few steps to the car. There's the cars, and it's over.
Made it back. Great success. So much snow.
That was my backpacking trip for the weekend. Thanks for watching.